So isn't it apparent I love you? And from this moment on until life ends, the stardust rise from the stars in your eyes. Only love will survive.
Okay, so the next song is called Fall by Wayne Shorter. And this chord has what's called a sus4 chord in it. So when you have a sus4 chord, that means you don't have a third, so it's suspended. So on the first chord, F sharp is the melody, the 7 would be E, but instead of a third, I have a 4, sus4, okay? Then the second chord is that 13th chord again. So G sharp's the melody, D sharp is the 3, A is the 7. And in the third bar, the A is the 4. We could also call it the 11. So I have to add the 7. And then the melody is the 7 on the E flat, so I just add the 3. Okay, so the second line is the same thing. So I add the 7 and the 4. G sharp, I add the 3 and the 7, D sharp A. Then E7A is the melody, which is the 4 or the 11, the same note. I just add the 7. And E flat, D is the melody, which is a 7. All right, so again, the idea behind these songs is they're not long, okay? So that's from... So that's the first two lines. The third line goes to D major 7. A is the melody, F sharp's the third, C sharp's the 7. Now in the next B is actually the 13th chord. F sharp is the 3 and C is the 7. And now in the G minor 11, C is the 11, F is the 7, B flat is the 3rd. Then it goes to, I'm going to anticipate this. So C sharp is the melody in the B minor, and I'm at the 7, which is A, D is the 3rd, and then in the A flat major 7, A flat is the 7, so it's just a 3-note chord. And then it goes back to the kind of the first, goes to the F sharp 7 sus 4, so F sharp's the melody, E is the 7, B is the 4. And back to the B7, G sharp's the melody, D sharp's the 3rd, A is the 7. Now this is kind of a cool ending. It's going to go to E minor 11, okay? And then it's going to go, so A is the 11, D is the 7, G is the 3rd. Then it's going to jump up to A minor 11. So D is the melody, G is the 7, C is the 3rd. So that's kind of the ending. So the last 4 bars go 2, 3, 4. So it's a cool sound. So actually I'm going to reference a version of this by Kurt Rosenwinkel. If I can figure out how to work this thing. Get a little introduction here. Boom, 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 boom. So there you have it. You get the sus chord introduced in this song. And again, it's a 16-bar song. And the first two lines and the last line is a little different, but so 75% of the song is basically this. Right? So it's not that hard. So that's the idea. I don't want you to be doing these are difficult songs, but they're not too difficult because they're not too long. And again, they all are featuring the jazz sounding chords and the ability to look at a fake book. Because when you play, I'm not looking at my hands. I'm looking at the music. All right, so that's enough of that song. Let's move on to the next song.
The upset